You're listening to
the Audacity.
How are you?
Well, I'm paying rent for 22 kids.
22 kids?
Yeah.
Yesterday you had 0.
Yeah, I have 22 kids. You know where they're living?
Where?
On ice.
What?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
It means the joke is I froze my eggs.
Oh, you froze 22 eggs. That's so many.
It's a lot. I know. It's a lot of eggs. And so I have 22 eggs, fellas, on ice right now, ready to be thawed.
Wow. They must be lining up for you.
Yeah.
22 eggs. You put that on your Hinge profile?
I think I might. Am I Bumble?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm full of eggs.
Full of eggs. When I got the procedure, the nurse goes, "You must be really bloated." And I was like, "I don't know." And she's like, "You have a lot of eggs."
Is that how it works?
I don't know, but that's what she said to me. And I'm like, I'm actually always bloated. I'm thinking maybe that's why.
Is that okay?
Is that
do
a
you
thing?
just bloat with eggs?
I don't know. Maybe like you feel. I don't know. Maybe it makes you gassy,
Like a spider?
Oh my god, there's a freaking. Okay, my bra. Okay, yeah, it's like I don't know, but she just said that. She's like, I saw your whatever X-ray. I don't know what the hell is. And she's like, wow, this girl must be really bloated.
Are you bloated? Was she joking? I don't feel
it
bloated.
Seems serious.
Am I eggless?
I don't know. I'm always bloated. That's like my issue. So maybe because I've been so eggy that like that's a side effect.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow, you're like a piñata.
Yeah.
All the good stuff's inside.
Exactly. That's right.
Oh,
So,
you must be. Are you just feeling yourself all day long?
I am really amazed at my age, which is not old at all, but not like 25, that I have that many. I was like shocked. I'm like, I really thought I'd go into the fertility specialist. She'd be like, you have 3 out left. Like, I really thought it was going to be so low.
You impressed the medical community.
Yes.
With how many eggs you have.
Yeah. They're like, are you bloated?
Are you swollen with
Yes.
eggs at any given time?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
So what are you going to do? You're going to fertilize
Nothing.
all of them at once?
Honestly, all I needed to know was I had a lot of eggs. I think that's all I needed, the ego boost.
It's a mental game.
Literally. I'm like, do I want kids? I'm like, I don't know, but I just feel so, like, I'm like, I could.
And my confidence is
I
so
could have
high.
a kid.
It's like getting a perfect score on the SATs.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But you don't want to go to college.
That's right. Like no one knows it to look at you, and if you say it to people, they're gonna be like, "Go fuck yourself." But
Right.
you know you're the shit.
I know, yeah. So I don't have to go to college to prove myself. You know,
No.
like I don't need to have a baby. Like I know I can have a baby.
You have a prodigy level of eggs.
It's honestly, considering my age, it's really amazing.
No, it's really impressive. Didn't you score like an A+ on the egg test?
So okay, it's the follicle test. So you build a certain amount of follicles every menstrual cycle. Like when you're basically very quick. I won't bore you, but during the follicular stage, that's when PMS is. That's when you build the follicles, which in theory will turn into eggs. So I have like a level 9 follicle count.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so it's so I have like 9 follicles building and that's your menstruation. And when you take those hormones, what they're trying to do is keep you in the follicular stage. They want to keep you from ovulating. That's what all the shots are, to keep you in the follicular stage because they want to build the follicle. And then there's like you're ready, and then you take the trigger shot, and they go ovulate, and that's
Wait, so you've been harvested?
yeah, the mature eggs, yeah.
And you harvested, how many eggs did you harvest?
Oh, 20. Well, I got 27 out, but 22 were mature.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you had even more eggs.
Yes, I had
But 5 of them were garbage.
They didn't mature. They have some growing up to do.
Oh, they're just bratty and immature. They're like,
yeah.
I hate you, Mom.
I don't want to go on the ice. It's like, all right, say hi.
Right. They like won't put their shoes on.
Yeah,
so.
right. So they don't get thawed. They don't get in the ice. So
Right.
But that's what all the shots are, to keep you in the follicular stage so that you don't ovulate. That's what those shots are.
Wow.
And but that's when you PMS during the follicular stage.
Queen.
Ovulating is when you're actually happy and feeling great. But follicular stage, you're like angry. You're like, the PMS symptoms.
Oh, so that's what, when your girlfriend's being a bitch, is because she's follicular.
That and the bloating, that explains.
And she's bloated.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's so uncomfortable. So many eggs rattling around.
Follicles. So like the misconception, it's follicles, which in theory will make eggs.
Potato, though.
Right, yeah.
If you have a lot of follicles, I'm just going to consider you an eggy queen.
You're going to have an egg. You're going to like assume an egg is going to come out of the follicle.
You're so eggful.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. Is that so? What are you going to be for Halloween 2024?
One of my babies.
An Easter basket, a frozen egg.
Yeah.
If you're a frozen egg, what does that even look like?
Aren't eggs like? Can you pull up a picture of an egg?
A human egg,
Like an egg before fertilization, before ovulating.
a mature egg, if you will.
Is it a mature egg or the?
I don't know.
Okay.
You're the expert.
Yeah. Okay. Can you pull up an egg in the uterus?
A uterine egg.
What they look like?
Apparently, you can see an egg with your naked eye.
Really?
Yeah, they're big.
I thought it was a.
It is small, but in a big way.
Is it blocking you?
Is it?
I don't like.
Is it hideous?
Let me see. I'll pull up a
How
picture.
bad can it be? It's an egg.
Is that what they look
Wait,
like?
what? No, that's a follicle.
Egg capsule.
Uterine.
Ew, that's what the egg is. Look at that. That's what you Republicans want to kill. That's what you Democrats want to kill.
Wait, that's not. That can't be right. Hold on. What? Human egg.
Like female,
Oh, it looks like a planet. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's like a big cell.
yeah, but that's under a microscope. Like what?
No, I know, but wait, what does a human egg look like to the naked eye? Ugh.
Let me see. Let me see.
Can the camera?
Oh my
see
god,
this?
it's like the worst.
Do you want to see it? It's like an eyeball.
Is that what it looks like? My frozen
It's
eggs
not-
look.
You know what it looks like? It looks like you know how a marsupial, like when a kangaroo gives birth, it gives birth to this little like embryo thing, and then it has to like come out and then go back in.
Oh, God.
It looks like a marsupial.
Frozen. Yeah. Frozen.
Well,
eggs.
that's horrible.
All right. Well, I want to see what the eggs look like frozen.
Oh, look, that's an egg.
Human
it's a
egg
little
emerged.
Yeah. Oh no.
It's like the worst nipple you've ever seen.
Oh no. Wait. Will you go to where the finger, it's on a finger? Yeah. That is an egg.
Oh my god. Are you turned on, Andrew?
Yeah.
Is your sperm like
Andrew's rock hard.
your sperm's like where egg? Oh,
Oh yeah. Look at that.
freeze your eggs.
man.
This is what it looks like. Is this like? Oh, that's the
no.
pacifier. Like, what do they look like on ice? Like, how do they? Oh, they're in a test tube. That's right. They're kept in like a test tube and they're frozen. Hopefully, no one because there has been news reports of people breaking into places
And scrambling them?
No. But I think there was a story years ago of some fertility clinic that keeps the frozen eggs for women that stores it.
No.
Because once you get the eggs out, they store it obviously,
Right.
so you're ready. And there was some news report a long time ago of someone breaking in and stealing the eggs or break. Can you imagine all that fucking money? 10 grand on the fucking. I would.
Can you imagine breaking into a place thinking that they have a lot of money or gold and all they have is eggs? All they have is human eggs. And you leave and you're just weighed down with eggs.
Yeah. What are you gonna do with those eggs?
Is that human eggs in your pocket or are you happy to see me?
So you need pockets.
Robbery.
A lawsuit filed against the Alabama fertility clinic and hospital. Claimed that they grabbed frozen embryos, dropped them on the floor where they were destroyed.
Dude, that's
Ooh,
10.
an embryo.
Oh, an
Okay, but
embryo.
that's
Oh, right. That's
worse.
a baby. Yeah, that's a baby.
That's a human life. So they're
Fuck.
murderers. That's murder.
Fuck.
Oh, sorry.
Oops. A patient did it. Imagine being that salty of a patient.
You're like, this is a boy. It's bullshit. I wanted a girl. And that is the second part of it. So you keep the eggs and you're like, I'm ready to use it. They look at the eggs and then some of them are not healthy eggs. They're mature, but they look at the chromosomes and some of the chromosomes might not be good. So they get rid of it and then they pick the ones with the good chromosomes.
So that's the time to do it because the egg's not a baby yet. So you can be like, this one's going to be a stupid baby.
Yeah, right.
This one's going to not be hot.
Right. And then you can pick. And when you do that IVF, you pick if we want a boy or a girl. You could pick if you want yeah.
Wow. That's so crazy.
Crazy.
I found a story. I don't know if.
We want to hear it.
All right. Doctors accused of stealing human eggs.
Who has that kind of time?
All right.
Literally.
Two leading Israeli fertility experts who were under house arrest yesterday amid police investigation into bizarre trade in human ova extracted from unsuspecting patients and sold to scores of other women. The Tel Aviv police officer heading the investigation. The gynecologist would routinely remove extra eggs from the ovaries of patients undergoing fertility treatments and then use them to offer treatment to a number of other women. It was like a factory.
Girl, count your eggs.
Literally, dude.
Listen, if it's 27 eggs out, you better get that receipt.
Yeah.
Right. And I owe you 27 eggs.
Yeah.
And I better get those eggs. I wonder if it's if everyone in the whole country went to the bank right now and demanded to withdraw all their money, they wouldn't be able to give it to them.
Right, because they don't have it.
So maybe it's like that with eggs.
Right.
Maybe it's like a Ponzi scheme. So like,
they're
you
using my
put in
eggs on other people?
Yeah, and then other people are going to put in eggs and they're going to give that to you.
Fuck no. That's
So
like a Netflix documentary. That's
Yeah.
so unethical. That's like beyond.
What if there's a burning made off of eggs?
Literally. Well, you know those stories about the sperm donor?
Yeah. Well, the doctor who fertilized all the eggs.
I mean, that guy was smart and he had blue eyes. I don't know what they're complaining about.
Yeah, he's a doctor.
No, like literally, like I'm watching. I understand. Listen, I'm so sorry. If you're traumatized by this, I understand. I get it. But those people were like, he was intelligent and they all had blue eyes. And I'm like, can he give me sperm?
You could literally do worse. Okay, people charge like thousands of dollars for that kind of sperm and you got it for free?
Literally.
I mean, I guess it's traumatic.
Yeah, but he was giving it to women. Like, yeah, whatever. Who gives? I'm so tired. I don't know. Anyway.
If I were a man, though, the temptation, if I were like worked in an eggery, the temptation, an eggatorium, the temptation to just jizz all over the eggs and fertilize all of them, I would be fighting that every single day.
I know. That is a sick. Do you have it? Yeah.
They start growing like a chia
There's something
plant.
horny about it. Like were you horned up when you saw that?
Right, where
Oh,
you like, I can't wait to
was-
fertilize that. Like just something
God.
deep inside
Your
you.
sperm was like, oh hell yeah.
Honestly, it was the scariest thing I've seen in a while. It chilled me to my bones.
Yeah.
Ew, that's inside. Okay, whatever. Anyway.
What are you gonna do? Listen,
It's cute.
but you also can't help what turns you on.
Yes, that's true.
We're not gonna judge
That's
you.
like that is definitely a Netflix documentary. And like the guy's gonna be like, I have an addiction. Like,
Right. I want to see the post on the subreddit where it's like, advice. I came on too many eggs.
I don't know how to fight my urges to not just.
And now I have thousands of kids. Help me.
It's like popcorn.
A man really could like Genghis Khan. You could literally create a nation.
Literally. All you have to do is murder, pillage, and come 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Wait, but couldn't you?
Doable.
Couldn't women do it with like a surrogate as well? Like you put your eggs.
But you only have so many eggs.
Yeah, and it's so
like
taxing.
27 at a time or whatever. Boom, 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 boom.
You get an embryo. You get an egg.
You get an egg, and you get an
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I guess if I had the money, that's technically like I could go to like a farm and be like, I'm going to give all these women. I want to procreate. Like,
right.
I wanna,
you get an egg. You get an egg. I feel like
Didn't Kim Kardashian do that?
Yeah,
Or, like
she- a
she's
lot.
got like
Everyone
kids that
does.
are like very close in age, like close to the 9 months.
Yeah.
she did
maybe.
surrogates. And Paris Hilton did that too. I think that if you have a lot of eggs, you shouldn't tell people that because it's like winning the lottery. Like people are going to come after you
Oh, yeah, they're me jealous.
for your eggs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
They're like, oh, she thinks she's like so cool. Like she's more,
I'm going to be like, Amanda has eggs.
like,
You
yeah.
need eggs, Amanda has eggs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're going to be like, where? Where are they at?
Yeah. You need to keep them with like a hidden code like Bitcoin.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully that fertility clinic has like great security
Right. And no men.
and no men. And so this is the thing that happens. So I know we're like running over. So anyway.
So much.
we're
Yeah,
not-
it's okay.
Every person I told this to, they go, every girl I know that froze her eggs met the guy right after and they never end up using their eggs.
Wow.
But it's like
But it's the rule, right? Where it's like if you don't freeze your eggs, you're gonna shrivel up and die.
Right.
If you do freeze your eggs, you're gonna meet your husband tomorrow.
right. And then 10 grand is like, okay, well, what the fuck
But if you think of it not as wasting 10 grand on eggs that you're not using, but 10 grand to find the love of your life,
right. Is it worth it?
isn't a husband worth
to set or to settle?
But a mediocre man you can buy basically that
Right.
the universe is selling you.
Right.
You can buy a mediocre man for the low price of 10
10
grand.
grand, right.
That's how much
Because-
an average
right.
schmo to fertilize you costs. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Reasonable. Right?
Yeah.
It's like getting a Honda Accord. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, okay, that still drives.
It'll get me from point A to point B.
Right. Yeah, it does. It works a
I'm
lot.
not a princess.
Yeah, it's good family.
Yeah, it's
and Honda's
fine.
a great family, and why not?
Right. I can stop having sex with him immediately after.
Yeah, he won't want to either, probably. So it's probably going to be a mutual. Like this is.
We're over each other.
Yeah, literally, it was like a fling that turned like it just went out of hand. It's got a hand.
This is out of control. I'll talk to you later.
It was like a friends with benefit that just got way out of control.
Right. You're still friends, but the benefits are disgusting.
I know, right? The benefits are really bad. But yeah, so that's the thing I've heard that's like a common thing. So when you you sign this thing that if you don't use your eggs, you get to decide do you want to throw it away or you give it to research. So I said I want to give it to research. Like if you don't use the unused eggs,
What are they going to do?
they either throw you. They ask you like you sign a consent form.
No, I know, but what are they going to research?
I guess they just
on your eggs.
I don't know what they do. I don't know if research means they're going to give it to some woman.
How would you even know if they did that? Like, do they give you like
Research how they taste.
No, I think a lot of the advancement in reproductive medicine is because people donated their eggs to test.
Really?
Maybe they're going to be like, why was this? They're going to test these eggs. Like, why was this a superhuman that made these eggs? Like, what was her genes like?
Right.
Because they can tell by my genes what's in the egg. So maybe they're like,
it's like how they study people who have HIV but never get AIDS.
oh, right.
And those people get studied by the government. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, well, how can we make that for everybody else?
Right.
They're going to be like, this girl has so many eggs, and she left us 3 of them. And we have to figure out why her eggs are so eggy.
Right.
More eggy than other people who are less eggful than her.
Right. And they could probably test different like hormones on the eggs. Like,
Right.
if we put this hormone, would the egg mature? If we put this hormone, like I don't know what they do.
Your eggs are going to look like a female wrestler. Like, they're going to be jacked.
Jacked up, right? Or maybe they give it to maybe they do give it to somebody.
Wow, maybe they're going to implant it in somebody else. There's going to be a little Amanda coming out of someone.
Yeah, someone's gonna be like, "Hi." I don't know. I don't know how I talk, but yeah, I gave it to research.
I don't like that picture. Don't post it.
No, but that's how the advancements in reproductive medicine have happened because of research.
We get it. You're a hero. You're a hero for
It's
eggs.
like studying Einstein's brain. Like studying my eggs is like studying Einstein's brain. Why don't you agree, Andrew?
Well, they also studied the brains of like serial killers.
It's more like Jeffrey Dahmer's brain, but all right, that was fun. That was long and fun.
You know what? That was long and fun. We're ready for a video now.
Ready for a video.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mm.
This probably isn't very feminist of me, but you ever see a girl who just looks so good that you get pissed the fuck off? Fuck you. Seriously? Really? Like, it's just, like, what do you mean? Fuck you. I don't understand what the point of that is. You don't need to look that good. You could look like the rest of us. But fine, be fucking dramatic.
First of all, that's so genius because that girl's really hot.
Yeah, she's very pretty.
She's really pretty and she's like not wearing any makeup, so it's like very effortless for her. And she's like, what's up with people being so hot? So you look at her and you're like, oh, like,
If you tried,
right. If
you could be one of those girls. If you brushed your hair. No, I know you're a stunning girl. I'm not shitting on you. I'm just saying,
Right.
like, you don't try and you're so pretty. So if you tried, you would look amazing.
You look like you have been sobbing. But you could be really hot.
Yeah, she's like naturally
She's
a pretty
actually
girl.
gorgeous.
Yeah, she's actually a naturally pretty girl. So just try. Just brush your hair.
Yeah, like for 2 seconds. Oh my God. That's what she was going for with that.
Yeah, but you're pretty. Yeah, maybe that was like, yeah, but you're pretty. Like, what?
What? Me?
Yeah.
She just wants people to tell her she looks like she has a lot of eggs.
That's right. I used to have a joke. I'm like, do you ever see a woman so beautiful? You ever see a pregnant woman so beautiful? You're like, wow, whoever you're giving birth to is going to steal my husband one day. That was my first stand-up set.
Any cool guy I've ever met always has a cooler sister.
This is not a coincidence, okay? There's a reason for this. It's called the cool sister effect, all right? And everybody with a cool sister knows they keep you in check. They are brutally honest with you. They are mean. My sister will say straight to my face, I hate your hair like that. That shirt you're wearing looks ridiculous on you. And at first you're like, what the hell? And then you change your shirt and you do your hair a little differently. And all of a sudden you got girls coming up to you in public. Oh, I love that. I love that shirt. That's the sister effect. Boom. You just got sistered. She told me to wear this. Oh, I love how you did your hair. Boom. You just got sistered. Wow, your skin is looking really nice. Yeah, because my sister gave me a whole ass skincare routine. It's the cool sister effect. It's a system of checks and balances, and it hurts. It hurts your feelings at first, but then you come out the other end, a cooler guy. It's true. Shout out to my sister. I know she's probably watching this though, so don't get too gassed up because you're not that cool, but
I will say this. Every guy I know that's good with women has a sister.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. But out of the guys I've dated, one had a really cool sister, and they're both cool guys. One had a cool sister, and one had a not cool sister. They're all adults, so we can talk about them. But yeah, one had like this really. It made me sad when we broke up because I wanted her to be my sister.
Yeah.
I like loved her so much. I still do. And then the other one had a nightmare sister. Like a horrible sister.
Yeah.
And I feel like he was cool despite the sister.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't agree with that it's like a cool guy is a cooler sister. I don't think that's a correlation. But any guy that's good with women, that knows how to charm women, has a sister.
Totally. And girls that know how to be around guys had brothers.
Yeah. Girls are like over male energy. You know, the girls like, oh, he's an idiot. Grow up with brothers.
Totally.
But like when you don't grow up with boys, you're like, oh my God, boys.
I know. I'm so jealous of the girls who had brothers because they're so much less impressed by men.
I know. Me too. I'm like, oh my God, male.
They know all their stupid tricks.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They don't get as
they're over it,
sloppy in love. You know what I mean? Because they know that men are they've seen them grow up,
right? And they can be one of the guys more than
right. When you see a man grow up from seedling to adult man,
it must be so awkward.
It must take all the charm out of it.
I don't want to think about it. I didn't grow up with a brother or like I have one boy cousin. I have every girl. Like I have mostly girls in my family, so I don't want to think about growing with a boy, what that would have been like.
I literally didn't even speak to a boy until I was 17.
Yeah.
Like I had no male interaction besides with my dad. That was it. I didn't know anything. I was scared. It was like it was like approaching like a wild boar. Like I you know, I didn't know what it might do or say to me.
Yeah.
Or what it wanted.
Yeah.
I still kind of don't.
It's like the puncher. It's like a guy coming.
It's all very opaque to me.
Yeah. I know. I understand. Like you're kind of like super excited to be around them because you're like, oh my God, boys.
Girls who have brothers are like, what's wrong with you?
They're like, you're an idiot. They like neg them.
Right.
They'll be like, oh, is that your like sweater?
They're so unimpressed.
I know, but it's annoying when they do that too. I'm like, why would you say that? Like, I don't know, whatever.
I know, but I long to be that unimpressed. You can either have that attitude because you grew up with brothers and you're like over it, or because you have dated so many toxic men and you're over it.
Yeah.
But I'd rather the first one.
Yeah, I think so. Me too.
I don't want to go through a whole life cycle of like being mad at men. You know?
Cycle starts when you're 50.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
All right. Are we done? I think 30 minutes.
Bitch, nobody paying you $1 million for that fucking trap house. Zillow needs a comment section, but you know what? I take matters into my own hands.
Is this cat? Sorry.
When I'm bored and I got a little extra time, I go in there and I contact each and every fucking realtor I can find with an overpriced listing. And I'm gonna let that bitch know about herself. $1 million for that 2,000 square foot trap house? Girl, bye. Did your mother drop you on the head as a baby? Must have. I got time today. We're gonna talk about it. What type of fixtures is that? That's ugly. I will send a message. I'm gonna let the bitch know. Y'all not getting that $1 million from me. And nobody else either. So y'all better start cutting some trees down and making your own paper if that's what you're looking for. Cause y'all done lost y'all fucking mind. I don't give a fuck who the president is. Joe Biden,
what is this?
Donald Stump. I don't give a fuck about the market. $1 million.
I love him. That's a salty millennial because we'll never own a home.